So good morning, good afternoon. To some of you, good evening as well. Thank you for joining us on the Sunday special call. And my name is Derek Homel, coming to you from Florida, warm place. I will be the host and the moderator of today's call. We have a lot of stuff packed for you. So expect this call to be a little bit longer as we might have some surprise on the end for you. But before I begin, and before we actually begin with the call, I'm going to ask everybody to be muted. Keep your questions. We'll open up the chat so you can start. We will be able to start typing some questions. Towards the end of the call, we'll do a short FAQ, so we'll be able to address your questions. But most importantly, I want to start with the disclaimer that anything you see today, anything you hear today, it's for informational purposes only, and it's not any financial advice. It is up to you. What are you going to do with it? And we highly encourage you to do your own homework, your own research before you do anything. The quick summary, I will quickly share my screen just for a few minutes. I hope you can see my screen at this moment. So this call, it's special call for this Sunday for existing partners. What we're going to do, we're going to cover a few things. We're going to talk about some of the announcements that were presented last weekend in Austria at the 1-year anniversary convention. We're going to talk about interesting product, Paraiba chat app, then unique exchange and unique private bank. Then we're going to hear from special guests. On the end, we'll cover some stuff as far as incentive goes. So let me stop sharing so we can go back to the live. Let's begin officially. We are almost 3 minutes into the call. We have one more person waiting. Some latecomers are coming in, so we'll start letting them in. But in the meantime, I think it's time to introduce the first speaker, and I think the first will be one of the most. Actually, all of the speakers are very important today. But the first one will be someone that I had a chance to meet in person on our last incentive in Turkey, Stali Fosberg, who comes all the way up from Norway, who is responsible for co-creating the Paraiba chat application. So Stali, if you can unmute yourself, and welcome to the call. Please tell us a little bit about yourself, but most importantly, show us what the application is all about.
I always love the way you say my name, by the way. in Norwegian, it's Ståle Fosberg.
Ståle.
Yeah, it's very hard. I think I have to get a new name. Can I please have the screen, because I have a small PowerPoint that basically makes my life a little easier.
Sure.
So if I share screen now, I'm allowed to do so. Yeah. Cool. Please confirm if you can see my.
Yes, we can.
My screen. That is a PowerPoint. Okay, so yeah, first topic on the list is the Paraiba chat app. In short, before I share some of the slides, I just want to tell you we're building something on a protocol called XMPP. That is the same protocol used by WhatsApp, Skype, Telegram, and the big ones out there. That's a native quality of the application, real time, real everything, and a strong platform. Just very simple. But short, okay, who am I? I'm a Norwegian by birth, but I'm currently living in Canton in Austria. Wonderful place. My background is from television, radio, and newspapers. I used to be a journalist, which kind of also triggered my curiosity when it comes to what's going on in the world in matter of communication. and I learned quite a few things which we want to bring into this system, into this team. So I've been living all over the world the last 3 years in Hong Kong. That's where I started this project, and it came to a place where I met Eric, and together with Eric and a few good people inside Paraiba, we have been able to then fully finance the first step of this, which is the chat app. And further, we're going to do more stuff as well, which I will show you in a bit. So what my main concern is, and also when it comes to network marketing, it is to stay kind of decentralized. You want to be a private person. You want to keep your own personal data secured. So today, in today's world, it is controlled by the big data companies. Look at Facebook, for example. Facebook owns WhatsApp, Messenger, and Instagram. They are making you the product, because anything and everything you do on your telephone or on your computer is being highly monitored. You are the product. Your data, your private life is being sold. And trust me, I have seen scary documentaries and talking to people inside our team as well to see what these companies are doing with us. They have huge server parks with machine learning algorithms that basically tracks and traces everything you do. How long you speak, what photos you look at, how long you look at it, and what your flavor of the day is. Basically, they can store and secure everything. If you have access to Netflix, I will highly recommend to go in and see a film called the Social Media Dilemma, where some of the inventors of these products and services basically regret what they started because it's too heavy. So I guess all of you have an app, if it's Messenger, Skype, Signal, Telegram. My question is, did you agree to all the terms and conditions when you downloaded the app? I guess not. Most people, they don't read through anything. They just click accept terms and conditions, and hence you have sold your body and soul to the big data companies. That means your privacy and security is at risk, and they use you as the currency. You are being sold even without being asked. So my question is, wouldn't it be nice to have a chat app where your data is 100% secure? It's yours, it's completely private, and we would never, ever share it nor sell it to anyone. So creating our own little system, our own ecosystem with the same quality of the product, where no one has access to what we do, what you do. I even have no interest as the main head behind the tech here to read nor to see anything. Everything is being hashed out. So, and that is the point which is important. We want to connect and communicate with hyper security. The standard I was reaching out for first was a so-called super secure app. Most of my paranoid friends, they use Signal. I guess you heard about that. So basically what we do the same as Signal and more, because we have different layers of security, and I'm not going to go in detail, but there is layer upon layer of different security measures that protects our communication, first and foremost now in the chat environment, also later in an email environment. Why I mention email is because email is the place where most people are getting hacked. This is where people place their malware and just wait for an opportunity to hack you and to steal your personal data. So this is like a two-edged sword. One, we want to protect your privacy and not sell you as a currency. And secondly, we want to make sure that everything you do is super protected in our environment. These are some of the things you may have seen before out there with other products and other services. But the star of the day we have, and I'm so sorry, there's too much text here, but we have the last 6 months acquired a rather phenomenal piece of technology coming out of the US. It's called B1. It was a company that spent millions of dollars developing a server security environment. It was mismanaged, and there was a lot of funny things, and we seized the opportunity to go out there and get it. So we currently possess this technology, which is protecting our AWS servers and our environment. In short, we are using AI or machine learning the other way around. I checked it yesterday, and we have been running it on the servers now for a few weeks. We have more than 2 million attacks. Each time when someone launches a new piece of technology, all the cunning, clever hackers around the world, from China, Russia, South America, everywhere on the planet, their first mission is to try and hack you. We have no breaches. This is like a super secure server star. Each time there is a hacker attempt, the machine learning system will in micro milliseconds learn who was that, what was the type of attack he was trying to do. Hence, we are building a stronger and stronger defense. With more than 2 million attempts to hack us, no one has gotten through. And that's rather fantastic, if you ask me. It needs to be nice. It needs to be user-friendly. We have now, with the blessing of Eric and a few of the leaders in the company, we're having a small test group on the first beta version. And like the other big ones out there, we're adding more bells and whistles or feature functionality as we go. So what I can tell you is also that the push notification issue is being fixed, and it's going to be both on Android and iOS tomorrow. That means you see when somebody's reaching out to you, which in the test phase was the bigger challenge. It has been quite a process to be recognized and to go through compliance with both Google Play Store and with iOS, Apple. They ask so many questions, and now they're asking us for what the uniqueness of our app is. And trust me, we have a lot of unique features, which I will come back to. But you know, like App Store, they're pushing out about 30% of all the apps every year because there's too many of them, and too many of them look alike. So we need to be on top of our game to make sure that the features we have come across as kind of unique, which in our case just makes it more fun. So we have a group also in Telegram for now, where we will tomorrow push the latest updates. So we have both iOS and Android ready to work then with the new feature functionalities, and most importantly, the push notification right now, because you want to see who's trying to reach out to you. And again, those of you who have it, you see it's working more and more flawless. It's becoming what we call internally a monster, because we will behave and act just as, and with the same quality as in Telegram and WhatsApp, but we are able to deploy and have our own bells and whistles, our own product inside this app. This is not only a chat app, it's going to be a business tool. So again, tomorrow, and I will clearly, together with my tech team, communicate in the groups we have for the testers when tomorrow you should push the button for the latest updates, and then we are good and ready to go through both App Store and Google Play Store. And just to talk about a few things we're working on as well. I mentioned email. Some of the bells and whistles we want to have inside to be unique is, of course, to have incorporation with the tokenomics or whatever plans Eric and the leader team has. We want to have a wallet system inside the app. We want to be able to do DeFi, decentralized finance as well, which is one of the new hypes coming up this year. And again, this is Eric's Entscheidung. My God, I'm starting to think German. Decision. Again, then secure groups, chat groups, where you can have your private little meetings is also on the feature list. And a P2P function is already in the algorithm. So you can communicate between yourselves and what kind of business we want to deploy inside this app, and what Eric decides will be ready to do between yourselves. Basically, it will become an internal environment where you can do your business through the app. So in short, high quality XMPP protocol. The user friendliness will increase by the day after pushing things through tomorrow through both App Store and Play Store. We will automatically update things on your phone, so to speak. So then you get it as we go. And there's tons of things we want to do. Good ones. It seems simple, but it's a lot of work behind this. And again, thanks to Eric and team for being very supportive to build our very own Paraiba chat app. I'm proud to work on this. This is so cool. So from my side, I'll tag along here, and I'll be around for Q&As, questions afterwards as well. So in short, thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much. Thank you for being with us today. Interesting information. I hope everybody agrees that this is not just an app. It's an amazing tool that maybe in the future will generate some revenue as well. But thank you for being with us. If you remind to stay till the end of the call, when we will open up some FAQs, so maybe you will have some questions that you can address. We appreciate you being with us today. So let's, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on with our agenda for today. So let's talk about the second part of the announcements that comes from Austria. Which is very interesting. Unique combination between two unique products, which is a bank and an exchange, which we have an expert behind the scene that will show and explain what this is. And for all of you, pay attention, because this is interesting, and I think this has never been done in the network marketing industry. So our speaker, Adalbert Bialek, will come from Germany or Austria. They will be speaking German, but we'll have someone, Stefan Barum, who comes from Austria, that will help us translate this to English, so you all can understand what is about to happen and what was the biggest announcement, in my opinion, on this convention. So Adalbert, if you can tell us a little bit about yourself, your background, and obviously perform your presentation, so we can all sit down, relax, and pay attention to your details.
Ja, vielen herzlichen Dank. Ich danke auch Stefan, dass mich heute wieder unterstützt.
Thank you to everybody, also to Stefan for translating.
Ja, mein Name ist Adalbert Bialek. Ich komme aus Deutschland, wohne in der Nähe von Stuttgart.
My name is Adalbert Bialek. I live in Germany and I live near Stuttgart.
Habe 40 Jahre IT-Erfahrung und bin seit 5 Jahren im Kryptomarkt unterwegs und seit 15 Monaten auch im Rahmen der Unique Exchange begleite ich das Team.
My experience in IT has been 40 years. I've been in the crypto space for 5 years, and since 15 months I have been working on the exchange.
Ja, wie ihr schon gesehen habt, gibt es heute was zu zeigen. Einmal die Unique Highlights.
So today you will see something about the unique highlights.
Wie Paraiba World und die Unique Exchange zusammenkommen.
How Paraiba World and the Unique Exchange will merge together.
Dann mache ich eine kleine Online-Session.
Then I will do a short online session.
Und dann die nötigen Meilensteine.
After that, the milestones that we need to take.
Und dann erzähle ich noch etwas über das Unique Private Hybrid-Zertifikat, ein Produkt der Unique Private Bank.
And last but not least, I will tell you about the Unique Private Bank Hybrid Certificate, which we will publicize soon.
In the next month.
Next one.
Gut, kommen wir zum Punkt 1. Die Unique Private Bank hat die Unique Exchange gekauft und ist somit Eigentümer der Unique Exchange.
So first point is that the Unique Private Bank has bought the Unique Exchange and is the processor of the exchange.
Die Exchange handelt Krypto,
The exchange is trading crypto,
verantwortlich für Ein- und Auszahlung von Fiat-Währungen,
also responsible for withdrawals and deposits in fiat currencies,
hat einen kompletten Support und ein Ticketsystem
and has a complete support and ticket system.
und wird zukünftig die Plattform auch für Paraiba World sein.
And in the future will be the platform for Paraiba World as well.
So, was haben wir jetzt in den letzten Wochen gemacht?
What did we do in the last couple of weeks?
Wir können jetzt von Paraiba bei Unique ein Konto eröffnen.
Now we can open up an account with Unique from our back office in Paraiba.
Haben auf der Unique Exchange ein übersichtliches Dashboard.
We have very clear dashboard on the Unique Exchange.
Haben auf der Unique Exchange allen Überblicke der Paraiba-Accounts.
We have an overview of all our Paraiba accounts on the exchange.
Und die Unique Exchange wird für Paraiba das KYC übernehmen.
And the Unique Exchange is now doing the KYC for Paraiba.
So, hier seht ihr einen Ausschnitt von der Oberfläche des Dashboards.
Here you're seeing a screenshot of the dashboard.
Und die Details zum Beispiel von den eingebundenen Accounts.
And you can see on this screenshot the details of the accounts that have been connected with this account.
So, wie verbindet sich jetzt der Paraiba-Account mit dem Unique-Account?
So how do you actually connect your Paraiba account with the Unique account?
Auf der einen Seite haben wir können wir einen bestehenden Unique-Account mit dem Paraiba-Account verbinden.
On the right side, you have the option to connect an existing Unique account with a Paraiba account.
Und auf der linken Seite kann man einen Unique-Account erstellen, wenn auch keiner vorhanden ist.
And on the left side, you are able to open a new Unique account if you didn't already made one.
So. Wenn dies erfolgt wird, bekommt man dann eine E-Mail,
Once you did that, you will get an email.
Die dann abfragt, beziehungsweise damit man das Confirm zwischen Paraiba World und Unique durchführen kann.
In order to confirm your decision to connect both accounts.
So, erfolgt dies, wird man zur Passworteingabe aufgefordert.
After that, you will be able to enter your password.
Und anschließend, wenn man sich dort in den Account einloggt, wird man wegen eines neuen Device aufgefordert, dies zu autorisieren aus Sicherheitsgründen.
And for security purposes, you will be asked to confirm your access from the new device.
Und anschließend wird auch dann im Unique-Account bestätigt, dass die Verbindung akzeptiert ist.
And you will see the confirmation on the Unique Exchange that it has been authorized.
So. Auf der Paraiba-Seite sieht man dann im KYC und Unique ein kleines Ausrufezeichen.
On the Paraiba website, you will see a small mark at the KYC.
Und Sie können dann anschließend auf Verify drücken und dann wird man gefragt, ob man den Account bei Unique als Kunde oder als Firma aufmachen möchte.
You will then be able to click on Verify and you will be asked if you want to open the account as a client or as a company.
Und anschließend werden die einzelnen Eingaben, wird man aufgefordert, die einzelnen Eingaben durchzuführen.
After that, you will be asked to fill in your data.
So. In der Stufe 1 kriegt man dann zusätzlich im Backoffice die Möglichkeit, neben Deposit und Ausgang den
Ja.
Transfer zu Unique durchzuführen.
The first step, you will have the option, besides doing a deposit or a withdrawal, you can also transfer the amount to Unique Exchange.
Dies erfolgt nach einer KYC-Bestätigung, Verifizierung.
You can do that after the KYC has been confirmed.
In der zweiten Stufe hat man die Möglichkeit, im Unique-Account dann auch diese Funktionalitäten durchzuführen.
And in the second step, you will be able to use these functionalities also within the Unique Exchange.
Gut, dann möchte ich jetzt mal zur Online-Session übergehen.
Now I'm doing the online session.
Hier habe ich mich bereits schon in einen Account angewählt.
I'm right now within an account.
Und hier seht ihr schon, dass es die Möglichkeit besteht, entweder ein Konto bei Unique zu eröffnen oder mit einem Konto sich zu verbinden, wenn es schon vorhanden ist.
And here you see on the left side to open a new account, I can click on that button. On the right side, if I want to connect an existing Unique account.
So, ich wechsle jetzt mal kurz zu dem Dashboard des Unique Accounts. Ich habe mich bereits schon eingewählt.
I'm now changing to the Unique Exchange dashboard where I'm already logged in.
Und dann habe ich hier die Details von Paraiba angeklickt und hier seht ihr sämtliche Accounts, die sich miteinander verbunden haben.
Then I clicked on Paraiba and you will see here on this page all the accounts that are already connected.
Und hier seht ihr 1, 2, 3, 4 Accounts.
You see here 4 different accounts.
Und jetzt switche ich nochmal zurück,
Back to Paraiba.
mache ein Verbinden
I click on Connect.
und jetzt mache ich einen Refresh, gehe auf Details
Then I refresh my Unique Exchange site
und habe jetzt einen weiteren Account hinzugefügt.
and I have added a new account to the exchange.
So, mache ich hier einen Refresh, müsste dann die Bestätigung erfolgen und man kann dann in den Unique-Account
So now I'm entering again in the same Paraiba account.
die ganzen Tests. So, und dann hat man im Unique-Account dann die Möglichkeit, weitere Accounts auch im Unique-Account hinzuzufügen.
Here you see also on the Paraiba side, you have the option to add another Paraiba account to the same Unique account.
Und das dann alles nach der Verifizierung.
This is all possible after the verification has been confirmed.
So, diese Stufen, jetzt gehe ich wieder zurück auf meine Präsentation.
Now back to my presentation.
Wie ihr seht, die Connection zu Unique aus Paraiba raus ist seit Mittwoch, also ab dem 14. schon online.
As you see, from last Wednesday on, we already have the connection between Paraiba and Unique,
Inklusive KYC.
including the KYC.
Wir werden nächste Woche den Übertrag mit der Stufe 1 machen, sodass wir dort aus Paraiba die verfügbaren Beträge zu Unique übertragen können.
The next step next Wednesday will be that you will be able to move the funds from Paraiba to Unique Exchange.
Und am 15.11. werden wir die Möglichkeit haben, diese Funktionalität dann auch auf Unique durchführen zu können.
And November the 15th, you will also have the other functions on the Unique Exchange.
Kommen wir jetzt zu dem Unique Private Bank Produkt. Das ist ein Hybrid-Zertifikat.
Now to our Unique Private Bank product. This is a hybrid certificate.
Besteht aus 2 Paketen, VC1 und VC2.
We have 2 different packages, VC1 or VC2.
Mit einer Laufzeit beim Paket 1 mit einer Laufzeit von 5 Jahren, einem garantierten Zins von 2,5% und einem Anrecht auf die Unique Fees von 5%.
The package VC1 has a running time for 5 years, a guaranteed profit of 2.5% per year, and you have the right to gain 5% of the unique exchange fees.
Beim Paket 2 ist die Laufzeit auf 10 Jahre ausgelegt und 5% per annum.
On the VC2, you have a 10-year running time and you will have a 5% guaranteed profit per year.
Und die Ausschüttung erfolgt über 7,5% der Fees.
And you are participating on 7.5% of the fees.
Und die erste Ausschüttung erfolgt zum 1.4.2021.
The first distribution will be on the 1st of April 2021.
Das Produkt wird online abgewickelt über die Unique Exchange. Man bekommt die Beschreibung.
The product will be accessible online through the Unique Exchange. You will have all the details there.
Und jeder Shareholder bekommt ein entsprechendes Zertifikat über die Anzahl der Shares, die er gezeichnet hat.
And each shareholder will be presented with the certificate with the exact amount of shares that he has bought.
Jetzt haben wir hier mal 3 Beispiele gemacht, Ausschüttungsbeispiele, wie sich das darstellt.
Here you are seeing 3 examples how it could be, so you get an idea.
Im ersten Schritt ist es so, alle Shares sind noch nicht ausgeschüttet worden. Wir haben 100 Shares im VC1 und 50 Shares im VC2. Und dann bekommt jeder Shareholder $500 im VC1 und $1.500 im VC2, weil es heißt First in, First serve.
As you see on the top example, in this example, not all the shares have been sold. There have been sold 100 shares in VC1 and 50 shares in VC2. In this example, the VC1 holder would get $500 and the VC2 holder would get $1,500.
Und First in, First serve. Im Beispiel 2 bleibt die Ausschüttung oder beziehungsweise bleibt die Höhe der Fees auf 1 Million weiterhin bestehen. Alle Shares sind verteilt und somit reduziert sich dann die monatliche Ausschüttung auf die Fees pro Share auf 10 beziehungsweise $15.
In the second example, there is the same amount of fees, $1 million, but all the shares have been sold, so all the 5,000 shares are gone. In this case, VC1 will get paid $10 and VC2 will get paid $15 per share.
Erhöht sich natürlich die Summe der Fees, zum Beispiel wie hier auf $4 Millionen, erhöhen sich dann auch die Anteile der monatlichen Shares auf 40 bzw. $60.
Of course, as the fees are going up, as more and more people are using it, for example, if there are 4 million in fees, then you will get $40 for VC1 or $60 for VC2 shares.
So, dann komme ich zum Ende meiner Präsentation. Ich würde wieder zurückgeben zum Moderator. Vielen Dank.
This is the end of my presentation and I'm giving back to Derek. Thank you very much.
Danke, Stefan.
Thank you very much, Oliver, for sharing the information. In my opinion, this is really exciting moment in Paraiba after the first year being in the business. Like I said, I had never seen anything like this done in the network marketing industry, where average people have an access to financial instrument offered by a bank. There is part of the company. As far as the fees, probably most of you that are in the crypto industry for a little bit long, you know that every good exchange there's established and does a lot of business, does probably hundreds of thousand transactions a day. So the fees are not 1 million. The fees sometimes go to 7 digits a year number. So you can imagine what can happen if this exchange really gets to a point where all the users from Paraiba, and not only Paraiba users, but outside users start using our own exchange. So Adalbert, thank you very much. Stefan, thank you for translating. I hope you can stay with us for a little bit longer and maybe answer some questions on the end.
Yeah. Yes, you're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So now let's move to another step. This moment, I would like to hear from a few individuals that have been in with Paraiba for some time, accomplished some things inside the company and on a personal level. I would like to invite our first the testimony person, Damian Kusek from Chicago, Blue Diamond. There is with the company for almost 6 months. So Damian, if you can unmute your mic and introduce yourself, I will simply ask you 3 questions to your testimony and tell me what do you think about. So, but first, let us know if you can hear us, and let's test your mic.
And Derek, your video is off.
I kept it off to maintain a great connection, but here I am. You can all see my face. Damian, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys. Good morning. How are you guys? Good
morning. Good to hear you. Damian, you are with Paraiba for about 6 months now, if I remember it correctly. I want to ask you 3 simple questions. Can you tell me, being 6 months in the company, what was your actual feeling when you heard the information about Paraiba for the first time?
Initially, the thing was very mixed up. The reason why, because I believe not only me, but a lot of people in here are, I would easily call them survivors, because we've been in a project like that before, not once, not twice, and not once, not twice, we got hurt. So I was super careful about it. I wasn't sure how far it's going to get me, but I've seen a hope, because I could tell right away there was something very, very special, something totally different than the rest of the project. So I wanted to be into it, but not too hard. So I wanted to go slow, which I actually done doing my first steps, investing just a little bit in the beginning.
Okay, great. So took a lot of caution, but still want to be part of it, so you don't want to miss out. So now, after the months you are with the company, obviously you created some success. You're one of the Blue Diamonds in the US market. After the 6 months, tell me what your feelings are being with the 6 months.
Totally different than in the beginning, which is a huge success. Feel comfortable, gaining daily profit, which I could easily call success so far. Looking in the future, want to grow up, want to expand, want to explore, want to do more and more. So it's just amazing. It is amazing so far.
So tell me, after what you just heard, what do you see for yourself in the future?
Crazy. It's pretty hard to say. I mean, it's so much going on. We just found out about the new futures, which is something very, very special. I want to be in it. Definitely will do my best and spend all my time. I have to try to get myself even bigger into it. I see a chance. I see a huge opportunity, not only for me, for friends of mine, from members of my family, and people who actually would like to invest and get something out of it, which is awesome.
Okie dokie, man. Thank you very much for being with us on this call today and sharing a little bit of your story, your vision, and your personal feelings. For the second person that I want to invite and to share his thoughts and opinion on what he actually felt when he heard this information for the first time is the first Paraiba. I'm sorry, not the Paraiba. In Paraiba in the North America market, Purple Diamond, Mark Mikowski. Mark, can you unmute your mic and let us know if you can hear us?
I can hear you. I hope you can hear me.
Good morning to you. Mark comes from Chicago. My very dear friend, done some business together. Mark, I'm going to ask you the same three questions that I asked Damien. Can you share with me your initial feeling when you actually saw the information for the first time?
My initial feeling was much skepticism, fear, and I wanted to run away from it because I didn't want to repeat something that was, I did not want, well, the past history, I didn't want it to repeat again. And there were we had some really bad luck with past opportunities. And it was not only devastating from a financial point of view, but it was devastating for all of us because of our reputation, and which we are continually building that back up all the time. But everything is going well. But it's
so very skeptical, but you didn't want to miss.
I did.
You still
You want to know why? Okay, listen up, everybody. I'm going to paint you this scenario. It's February. It's evening. I'm sitting in my office, and then I get this phone call. Mark, I don't have too much time. I'm calling from the other side of the world. Drop everything you're doing. Just set up your account. Don't ask any questions. When I get home, we'll talk. Okay, thank you very much. And that was our discussion. And that was my start in Paraiba.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's actually true. A few of you received that call that night, and that was back when we were at the incentive in Singapore. I can testify to that. It's a true story. But Mark, so you're the company for over 6 months now. So tell me what your feelings are, or what your, personally, what do you think being with the company for right now almost 8 months, right? What do you think? What do you think about the opportunity right now?
Every day is a new learning experience for me. Not only for me looking at the programming, studying it, and growing with it, but I'm gaining more and more trust that this is actually something incredible. And I don't know Eric. I didn't get a chance to meet him because I wasn't able to go to any of the trips, but him and his team have put something brilliant together that not only has the MLM world or the marketing world not seen it. I don't think that any of the regular business world has not seen this. This is pretty incredible. And I'm a big fan, and a lot of people are not admitting it, but they're watching. They're watching me step through everything, and they're starting to pay attention more and more, and the phone calls are starting to come in, and I'm letting it grow organically. I don't want to push anybody into anything, and I tell people, if in 5 minutes, if you don't see something here for you, just move along. It's not for you. But it's starting to change with people, and they're starting to really pay attention now.
So obviously you're qualified for the trip. Obviously, due to the pandemic, there is in place worldwide. You were not able to join us in Antalya in Turkey. You and your partner Andrew are doing an amazing job, and guys, I appreciate you, everything you do, and me. I appreciate every help, and you helping me a lot in the expansion of the North American market at this moment. But what you heard just today, what do you think there is for you in the future?
For me, it's going to be flexibility in my lifestyle. I'm a very busy person. I run several companies. I'm a property manager. I own real estate. I have a lot of things to do on a daily basis. Adding this was something that I really, really had to be careful of because I didn't want more busy work. This is probably the best opportunity for anybody who is already busy, especially who has other businesses, because this is a very, very strong diversification move for anybody who's already making money and wants to diversify in the crypto space. I like it. I feel very comfortable with it. I want to grow with it. I have no problems with telling people about it, even though they think I'm crazy. This is the kind of discussion I'm having with people. They think I'm nuts. I'm like, why would you just take a look at it? So it's okay. You know, first they laugh at you, then they fight you, and then they ridicule you, and then you eventually win. But everything is fine, and I see nothing but a wonderful future. And I want to stick with Paraiba, and whatever it takes, I'm on the whatever it takes program. If Paraiba needs my help for anything, I'm here to help them, because what it has already given us and myself and my family the options to think differently now already is priceless. So
obviously the component of getting the time back to gain more freedom and creating amazing income for yourself and your family, that's something that it's priceless.
Oh, of course. First there was a little bit of snickering and laughter. Nobody's laughing anymore. They're paying attention, and they're like, oh boy, this is great.
So your results are amazing, and like I said, I thank you and your partner Andrew are doing guys amazing job. So thank you, Mark, for being with us today, sharing your own feelings, and let's grow, let's go Paraiba. So ladies and gentlemen, the next speaker that I want you to meet, it's someone amazing that I haven't met him in the beginning, but once I went to Singapore, I had a chance to actually meet him in person. And this gentleman that I'm talking about, René Duca, is not only a family man. It's a great person that we connected so well there, and he's so close with the co-founder and the company, inside the company, and part of the inner circle group. And he helps with the support system. Not only that, but he became the first Paraiba rank diamond in the company. So René, I want to invite you to the call. If you can please unmute yourself and let us know if you can hear us.
Thank you so much, Derek. Yeah, to my person, my name is René Duca. I'm 30 years old. I'm living at the moment in Austria. And yeah, I'm a partner from the first hours, how it started. So Eric came to me and talked to me about this amazing marketing plan. And at the beginning, because I had in the last years, I had bad experience, I think like everybody here, companies come, companies went. And for me, it was a high risk, because we started with a vision, and we started with nothing, we can say. It's just the trust in the company. It was the trust in Eric and the trust in the marketing plan. And so, for me, it was 100% sure in the future, this will be the most or the best marketing plan, the best company in the MLM branch. And for me, it was, I think nobody of us could imagine at this moment that in 1 year today, it's such things are happening. So unbelievable.
So I know you're really connected, and we're really working close inside the company as well. Not only that you build up an amazing rank and running your own team and and diversifying your time between the company, your team, and everything. It's amazing. I really adore people like you, that you always have time for everybody. And the last convention, and I want to talk to you about the Paraiba is not only about making money and making friends, but Paraiba is also about helping other people, other organizations, donating, right? So I heard that in Austria at that event, Paraiba actually donated something to someone that I want you to tell us a little bit about.
Yeah, so it was very impressive. We had a workshop 2 days before the convention in Spielberg, and yeah, it was it was impressive. So we've been at the Down Syndrome Center in Austria. It was built up from a partner of us, and yeah, there are people with handicaps. They are working there. And yeah, it was a hard thing for us that we decided, okay, we have to give something back, because earning money is a wonderful thing, of course. Making friends is also a good thing, but I think we should give the money back to people who have not the possibilities like we have. And this was a real hard thing from the leaders and from the company, to give something back. And so we donate about 7,320 euros, something like that. And we, yeah, at the convention, we gave it live to them, and it was really impressive.
Yeah, that's amazing. I highly support, the giving back part, and this is really amazing. So René, thank you very much for being with us. Thank you for your leadership, for your commitment to the company, to your people, to the teams, and obviously we work together as well. So, and within the time difference and the different zones, we still communicate, and you managed to do an amazing job. So I appreciate you being with us today and taking the time to share your own story. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the next step for us is to hear from someone that some of you had a chance maybe to meet personally. Maybe you saw that person on some presentations, some events. It's the CEO, Eri Halai himself. I would love him to share everything from the going back to the day he actually planned the company and start talking to the closest people, the closest now leaders in the company. So let's welcome back to the call the CEO, Mr. Eri Halai. Eri, are you with us?
Hey guys, I hope you can understand me a little bit.
Yeah, so thank you for taking the time and being with us today. I want to ask you 3 questions, okay? We had a chance to meet in Singapore, which I appreciate the timing spent together there, then in Antalya, in Turkey on another incentive, and we work closely on many things that we don't talk about personally, which I appreciate you everything. But when you first started the company a year ago, can you imagine that a year went by already? Tell me, what was your goal? Like, what you had in mind the first day when you set up the company? What was your vision for the first year?
Okay, my vision for the first year, I hope my English is so good you understand me, but it's not so good, my English. I have to, Stefan, he helped me a little bit when I talk to German. I hope it's going. So my vision is I start this company about I have so much lost in the last years of money in companies and friends and partners. So I'm quit about for working for other companies, for other people or something. So I built this this company Paraiba last year, but the vision is I will, all the people who work with me and the company are happy. I will bring back the MLM network industry back to the people. This is what my vision, and I want to help all the people outside to have fun, earn money, have I don't know the word. Stefan, help me. The end of the tunnel.
Seeing the light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, that's what I want for the people. When you here work in Paraiba and you work for months or more months, it's not the first step, the money. It's beginning a family. It's a big, big family, all help together. And that's what I build. It's not what you line or in this line or something, I earn that money from you and you gone. No, here is, the system is all over the world. Can I a little bit talk in German?
A little bit.
A little bit. Alles, was ich hier bilde, ist alles für euch, egal in welcher Region, egal in welchem Land.
All what I'm building here is all for you, no matter where you live, in which country.
Jeder kann von jedem quasi partizipieren oder ernten.
Everybody is participating from each other or gaining from each other.
So, und das ist das, was ich machen wollte. Das ist, dass jeder immer verdient und das von jedem, egal in welchem Land.
That was what I was aiming for, that everybody is always earning and from anybody, and doesn't matter which country.
Das ist eigentlich die Version, was ich reinbringen wollte. Und das Zweite ist, für die Vision ist ganz einfach, du musst nicht permanent neuen Umsatz bringen, um Geld zu verdienen. Das war mir sehr wichtig.
And the second thing, which was very important to me, that you are not forced to bring new revenue into the system to earn money.
So war es in den letzten Unternehmen, wo ich drin war.
That has been the case in the last company that I was involved in.
Immer neue, damit ich was verdiene.
I always had to bring new people so I could keep earning.
That's the version.
Yeah. So that's amazing, and definitely the whole concept, the whole model you created, it's definitely different than most of the companies, and especially the second part that you mentioned. Once you build it to a certain level and you just want to settle for at this level, you don't have to bring new business. You don't have to really work hard. The monies keep coming. It's working in behind the scenes, so everybody gets paid, which is really amazing. Now, the company is 1 year old, right? It's already 1 year old. Probably many people didn't believe or expect that Paraiba will be on the market for 1 year, right? But you as a CEO, I'm sure you went through challenging time, and you got challenged online and from people and getting calls and articles and everything. But when you had a vision in your head, you had an idea, you brought it down to vision, and then you laid everything out how you want to accomplish certain steps. But tell me, what was your biggest fear in the 1 year of running the company? Did you have any fears?
I have 4 steps. 4 steps for the company in the next years. The first step, what I talked with Renee in October. What's the step about to bring this company to the world, to the big company? I think in the first step we have 10 million in the system. So I'm wrong. It's 20 million. So I'm wrong. So, and the next step is for the next 3 years, 2021, 100 million, 2022 is 500 million, and 2023 is 1 billion, or it's 1 billion, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, yeah.
This is these 3 steps. What my vision is, okay, with the company. So all the leaders tell me it's going faster. Okay, it's no problem. So the problem is when you become the money in, what are you doing with the money? All the companies outside has this the same problem. It's going too fast. It's too much people inside or coming in, 10,000, 20,000, 100,000 in 2 months. All the systems going down, or 80% from the companies going down. It's going too fast. I build a system. It's going slow, step by step by step, and the system can learn. I can learn. The company can learn to handle all the invest from the people and build the system stably. Stably, is this right?
Yeah, stable system.
Save the system, and that's what we build. The next steps, what we need is other systems to put it in the company. You see, we have our own app, we have our own exchange, we have our own trading in the next months, we have our own fiat getaway, or you can change your Bitcoin or something, or you can buy other cryptocurrency, and you can change this and put it out in the system. The next month we have other bank, and we become a credit card and something stuff. It's all in planning. But we need time. What I have, oder was ich nicht habe,
what I don't have,
is time. You know, all the people want faster, faster, faster. You see this? I see this in the chats or something in the support with the KYC. All the people, hey, I don't come hurry. It's a system. It's a learning system. Okay. Wenn der, also ich erzähle es mal auf Deutsch. Wenn der Benutzer das benutzt, treten Fehler auf, und diese Fehler werden dann erkannt und repariert.
If the user is using the system, there will be some problems showing up, and those problems then are recognized and will be taken care of.
Und dafür brauchen wir Zeit. Das kann natürlich mal sein, dass jetzt zum Beispiel mal diese Woche nicht ausgezahlt werden kann, aufgrund einer fehlenden KYC.
And for this, we need time. So it can be that for this week, we can't do some payouts because KYC hasn't been confirmed yet.
Aber wir sind dran, alles heute zum Beispiel auch noch zu fixieren, zu machen, zu tun, damit alles funktioniert.
But we are working very hard even today that everything is going to be fixed and working properly.
Das heißt, lasst uns einfach Zeit, dieses System sauber und ordentlich stabil aufzubauen.
So please give us the time that we need to build the system on a very stable and clear basis.
Die meisten wollen, dass es schon vor 3 Monaten alles da wäre. Ist es aber leider nicht. Es dauert seine Zeit.
Most people would rather like it to be ready 3 months ago, but unfortunately that isn't the case. Everything takes time.
So,
It's
this okay?
Yeah, definitely. I remember our conversation back in Singapore, where we actually talked about the streamline. What number would it be at the end of the year? And I remember the conversation when you were saying, yeah, if we will do 10 million, that will be ideal for the company. We supersede that because we just passed the 20 million, like you said. Definitely, that's a huge accomplishment. I know you have stuff laid in for the next 1, 2, and 3 years. What you want to do and accomplish with the company. So that's the great vision that you had, and that was the one thing that you inspired me with, being very humble and knowing what you're actually doing and doing it before you show it. So that was something that was really new to me. I'm sure many of you on the call agree and had this experience where there is a lot of talking, but no doing.
Yeah.
Here,
that's not me. I'm not. I say to the people, I said in German, nicht labern, machen.
So don't
don't blah blah blah, don't make it.
Yeah, definitely. Don't tell me, just show me. That's the saying in America, and it fits right in what you want to say. So, Eric, thank you very much. I mean, I know that you are very humble person. You know, you're very humble. You're not saying a lot about yourself and everything, but you're very open. You're always on the forefront of the company. You're showing your face. You're answering questions. And that's what I'm really grateful for, and being in a constant contact with you and other leaders and discussing many other things, what's coming up. I appreciate. For the last thing, I want to ask you, with the vision and the stuff that you already planned for the company, is there anything that you can share with us, or is it part of the secret for now? Is there anything you can tell for all the people that are on the call?
Do you know, I talk about with the inner circle about what's coming, but I plan this, I make this, and then I bring it to the people. That's what I do. Before I plan or make this, I don't speak about this, but I can or trust me, it's coming more systems for you to. It's very easy to bring people in the system. Okay, about the app from Stole, or das multifunktionale App. Was heißt das?
It's a multifunctional app.
Yeah, it's not one system. It's not only a messenger, and the messenger is in first step. Okay, we come a blockchain, we come a email program, and something. It's all the steps what we need about with the app connected to people in Paraiba about your account. Okay, you can bring it to the stores. You can say, hey, do you need some cryptocurrency change system? All the people can pay with cryptocurrency in your shop, or and all the companies outside don't handle or cannot handle Bitcoin with the translate and change. That's the same what we have. Go outside and translate. When you have a shop or a company, translate now 100,000 euro or dollar in Bitcoin. It's not going. We have a system. It's going. You know, that's what the next step coming in the future. The app is going more steps in the next 3-4 months, and then we can more handle, and it's easy to go out to the people and say, hey, do you have this app? No. What is Paraiba? You know, when I give you the app, you can make an account in Paraiba, you can make an account to the exchange, you can handle, you can buy, sell cryptocurrency, you can trade, you can buy other, you see, all the cryptocurrencies in this exchange. It's not only Bitcoin or Ethereum, it's more, and we can, all the cryptocurrency can put it in. It's no problem. Okay.
So yeah, the app, it sounds really amazing.
That's the first step. We need time. Telegram and WhatsApp and all the messenger need years. About I think Telegram needs 2 years about make phone call about on Telegram, you know, or video communication. This is what we have in the next months. Okay, not in 2 years. We have in next months. Stole and his team, so very fast and hard-working men. So I think it's eight people who makes this app. Okay, and this is all the people has this. He make this, he make this, he make this, and he make this, and then come all together for the next months. Or we buy other companies. Okay, and bring it in here in Paraiba. We have so, also wir sind sehr, sehr breit aufgestellt. Dann in den nächstes Jahr sind wir sehr, sehr breit aufgestellt, was auch Incoming zu tun hat.
So next year we will also have a very wide basis concerning the income of the company.
Also nicht nur allein Cryptocurrency, wir haben schon die ersten Geschäfte abgeschlossen. Wir wollen darüber jetzt noch nicht reden, aber die ersten Geschäfte sind schon in mehreren Bereichen abgeschlossen und kommen auch schon wieder zurück, also die Geldflüsse.
So we will not only be in cryptocurrencies, but also in other businesses, which we already have done, but we are not talking about it publicly right now. But they already are going to be finished and coming back as additional investments to the company.
Also das ist alles gerade so in den Testphasen, in den Planungen.
So we are testing now and planning on the next steps.
Und dadurch wird halt das System auch hinten dran, was ihr jetzt nicht seht, sehr, sehr stabil werden. Also noch stabiler, wie es eigentlich aktuell ist.
And from that, the system will become even more stable in the background, what you are not seeing from the outside.
Aber eins kann ich euch sagen, wenn wir nicht wirklich gutes Trading machen würden, wir würden in vor 4, 5 Monaten schon tot sein.
But one thing I can tell you, if we wouldn't really do the trading, we would have died with the last 4 or 5 months.
Yeah, definitely. It makes sense. And it's exciting to hear that you already have planning in place of how you want to expand the company, how you want to generate profit for the company and for all the investors that trusted the company and are doing the business with Paraiba. That's really amazing. I appreciate you, everything you're doing for us, for everybody in the company and not in the company, but to your business partners. I want to touch base on one of the subjects, which is was also announced, a new incentive there is coming up sometime maybe March or April. Of course, it depends on the pandemic situation all over the world. But I heard that it's going to be very exotic place. And inside a group, we start talking about it. I don't know if we can share this a little bit, but the qualification is very simple for you guys. You have everything implemented in your back office. You should look into it. You should take this as a challenge and challenge yourself to qualify and to be there, to meet the leaders, but most importantly, to spend a great few days with the owner, get to know him personally, and that build up the relationship with the owner, to kind of get to know what he actually stands for. It's not only business, it's not only money, but he's a man of God, he's a father, and he's a real person. So that's something very important to you. And I want to ask you, because you said you want to have 2-3 incentive a year. Why is it that important for you to organize those incentives?
I think when people here work with your heart, I think I translate. I speak in German. It's better for me. Wenn hier Menschen sind, die quasi ihr Herzblut oder ihr Herz dafür geben, hier diese Firma aufzubauen.
So when there are human beings that are putting all the heart into building this business,
dann sollten auch diese Leute auch diese Berechtigung bekommen, diese Ergebnisse zu feiern.
These people should also get the opportunity to celebrate those results.
Also wir haben trotz Corona es geschafft, 4 oder jetzt auch das nächste Jahr schon wieder geplant, 5 Incentives zu machen.
So although there is this Corona problem, we have managed to do 5 of these incentives.
Und das ist mir sehr, sehr wichtig, dass die Leute eine Möglichkeit haben, auch mal mit mich kennenzulernen persönlich, nicht nur auf ein Seminar.
It's very important to me that the people also get the opportunity to get to know me in person.
Damit die Menschen sehen, wer ich wirklich bin, dass sie den letzten Schliff haben. Das ist zum Beispiel, was Tarek gebraucht hat in Singapur. Er kam rüber und hat sich die Informationen geholt, die er gebraucht hat, und ist dann gestartet.
So that they are learning who I really am and that they can get the last step that they need, personally, whatever they need to get started. And that's what Derek has done when he came to Singapore. He had the opportunity to ask all the questions and get everything that he needed to start with Paraiba.
Also ich kann jedem nur empfehlen, versucht es, diese Challenge mitzumachen, baut darauf auf, dass wir nächstes Jahr dann quasi wieder ein großes Incentive machen.
So I'm really recommending it to anybody here. Please take this as a challenge and build your accounts to be able to participate in this incentive next year.
Und ich hoffe halt, dass nächstes Jahr oder Ende dieses Jahres, nächsten Jahres, das mit dem Covid langsam zu Ende geht.
And I really hope that we don't have these COVID problems anymore within the next year.
Und dass jeder wieder frei reisen kann, weil es ist echt schade, Menschen nicht zu sehen oder sie können nicht wegen diesem Covid haben, aber diesen Status erreicht zu kommen.
And it's really a pity if people can't travel and don't have this freedom and meet with people in person because of these regulations.
Und das ist eigentlich sehr, sehr schade, dass durch, ja, ich sag mal, so ein C-Virus die Leute leider nicht kommen konnten.
And it's really awful that people, because of this C virus, can't come to our incentives.
Ich hoffe, das ist nächstes Jahr rum. Wo es hingeht, es ist eine Überraschung.
I voted for one of the proposed, but I'm not going to say anything. I voted for the one that was proposed in the group. I'm just one, but
yes,
yeah, there's a few more, but yeah, thank you very much, Eric, for being with us today and sharing all the information. I like I already said this few times. I love the thing about you that you are the front man. You are showing your face. You're not afraid to take questions. You're a real person. You're not hiding anywhere. And I had a chance to meet you, your wife, the kids, so which is amazing. Get to know the family. Same thing with Renee and other leaders. So I appreciate for everything you do. At this moment, ladies and gentlemen, I would love to open up the chat room. If you have any question that you would like to get an answer, please don't hesitate to type it in the chat. Is it related to the app or the bank and the unique exchange, or to ask even a question, Eric, directly? You have few minutes to do so. Type the question, I will read it, and then whoever will address this will address this, and then I want to summarize the call and then thank everybody for being with us today. So the chat is open. You can type if you have any questions. Feel free to type the questions. So we will give you a few minutes. But in the meantime, gentlemen, Stefan, Stole, Renee, Eric, Damien, Mark, and everybody there is part of this call. I appreciate you being with us today, taking the time on the Sunday morning, evening, afternoon, because we all in different zones. And then some of them have a morning, some of you are getting ready to go to sleep, and which is great. That's what I love. If we can connect in multiple zones and one call, address the things, share the vision, share the story. I see some questions coming in. Some of them are in German, so I will ask Stefan to probably read those. Let's start with the first one. Great info, guys. The KYC disconnect in the back office. Can this be explained? So that's probably a question for Adalbert or even Eric about the KYC. My understanding is that you're doing now, if you're a new account, you're doing KYC through the Unique Exchange to automatically take care of your KYC inside Paraiba.
The first question from Thomas, if the fees are from the Unique was taken in Deutsch, wir werden die Gebühren überprüfen und sie werden dann in den Footer wieder dargestellt, damit wir transparent bleiben.
So we will have a look at the fees and they will be displayed in the footer, again to be transparent.
San Magnus hat eine Frage gestellt, wie er von der Volksbank Euros übertragen kann.
And somebody has asked how he can transfer money from a bank.
Sobald man das KYC gemacht hat,
As soon as you have done the KYC,
hat man die Möglichkeit, die Deposit-Funktion für Fiat anzuwählen.
you can choose the deposit option for fiat.
Und dann wird eine SEPA-Transaktion oder dann wird ein SEPA-Konto aufgemacht und auf dieses SEPA-Konto können dann die Euros und gegebenenfalls auch zukünftig, das muss noch entschieden werden, die US-Dollar übertragen werden.
And then there will be opened up a SEPA account, and on this account you will have the option to transfer your money. And in the future, we are talking about that right now, you probably will also be able to transfer US dollars. Hat gefragt, ein Disconnect KYC-Funktion. Um was geht's da? Also das wieder trennen.
Wir hatten heute schon Accounts, die fälschlicherweise Paraiba und einen Unique-Account zusammengeschlossen haben.
So today we also had the issue that people have connected wrong Paraiba and Unique Exchange account.
Und wir sind in der Prüfung, ob wir das automatisieren. Zurzeit ist es noch so.
So we are proving if we want to automate that. And now it's like that.
Zurzeit soll man ein Ticket an den Paraiba-Account eröffnen und das Ticket und der Account von Paraiba wird wieder disconnected.
So right now you are opening a support ticket with Paraiba and he will disconnect the KYC.
Und wenn es im Ticketsystem von Unique erscheint, kontakten wir den Paraiba-Account.
In case some people have contacted our Unique Exchange support, then we are forwarding that to the Paraiba support.
Okay, I see Philip asking if an address document will always be needed from now on. The answer is yes. And not Amazon, it has to be a bill or bank statement or credit card statement or your utility bill. Please don't send and overwhelm the people from the exchange by sending them third-party accounts like Amazon bill or anything like that. It has to be like it's stated on the website, your credit card statement, your bank statement, or your utility bill. So let's go. Some of them are in German, so Stefan, maybe you can read those. And
Schweizer können auch ein Konto öffnen, ne?
Ja.
Yeah. So Swiss people also can open accounts with the exchange, not with the Unique private bank. There are no accounts for people on the bank, but with the exchange you can open an account.
Elegance mining.
On the credit card that has been asked, Erich already said it's in the plans, but we need time to implement it, and there are more important things to implement first. So at some point there will be one, but it will take some time.
For those who are already verified on Paraiba, is it necessary for them to verify on the exchange? Yes, you have to verify yourself on the exchange. Going back to Michael, if we disconnect, will the support or Rene will reinstate our original KYC verification after we disconnect? You mean if you disconnect, you start new process of the KYC? Am I getting this correctly, Michael?
Also der KYC-Prozess muss dann erneut mit dem neuen Account durchgeführt werden.
Yes, then you have to do the KYC again with the new account. Eine Frage ist, ob die Gebühren für Paraiba-Mitglieder weiter so hoch bleiben werden oder kommen andere Konditionen?
Wird geprüft und wird auch bekannt gegeben, so wie ich es vorher gesagt habe.
So we are looking at the fees, if they stay at this point or will come down, and you will be notified as soon as we have a decision on that.
Question from Mark. Are there any plans to create a learning center or info base that would feature all of the Paraiba features and all new related incoming technologies?
Wird es irgendeine Art Lernplattform geben von Paraiba, wo es halt so Infovideos gibt über die verschiedenen Features, dass man das sozusagen lernen kann, was zu tun ist?
Wir sind gerade am Erstellen von FAQs.
We are right now doing the FAQs.
Und es wird wahrscheinlich auch noch verschiedene, oder sind schon welche da, verschiedene Videos geben.
And there will be various videos to watch.
Damit die Menschen oder die Leute sehen halt einfach im Endeffekt, wie es funktioniert, wie die Abläufe sind, was man zu tun hat.
So everybody can see how the procedures are and what you have to do at whatever step you want to do.
Wird aber dann wahrscheinlich alles in den Backoffice reinkommen.
And we plan to implement them at the back office.
Und so ist der Plan.
It's our plan. Die jetzt schon verifiziert sind von Paraiba, müssen die sich nochmal verifizieren beim Exchange.
Ja.
Ja. Also
so everybody has to verify again on the exchange, even if you have the verification for Paraiba.
It's two systems. It's Paraiba World. It's a slow KYC, and for the exchange is more for the address.
Können Amerikaner ein Konto bei der Exchange eröffnen?
Ja.
So US residents can open up an account with the exchange.
And I can tell you, as a US resident, if you send them proper paperwork, you will get verified within 24 hours. I done it. But just read and send what they're asking you to do. Don't send wrong documents and your account will be verified quickly.
Okay. One question for Stole. Is it planned to do a desktop version for the app as well at some point?
Yes.
Good.
Okay. Going through it. I don't see any new coming in. I hope we addressed most of that. So we know that the first fiat that will be connected to the exchange that you can withdraw a fiat from Unique Exchange will be the euros, and then eventually US dollar and other currencies coming up.
Yes.
Kleine Ergänzung noch von mir, dass die YouTube-Videos, die im Footer in der Unique Exchange drin sind noch aus der Historie. Dort kann man die Prozesse sich nochmal angucken, wie KYC etc.
So one remark from me, there's also some videos you can find them in the footer of the Unique Exchange, where you can see how to do the KYC.
There's a link to the YouTube channel.
Okay. So my question is, when can we expect the US dollar to be connected? So anyone using US dollar can exchange or withdraw US dollar from that exchange? Do we have any date, any planning on that?
Date, no, but we contact the bank to get a SWIFT account.
Okay. Anyone else? Any questions? You still have a few more minutes. If not, I will move on with the final step. So let's give them 10, 15 more seconds. If we don't see any other question coming in, I will summarize the call by showing the accomplishments that Paraiba have done in 1 year of a young company. Okay, no more questions. Benny, thank you for this wonderful webinar. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. So ladies and gentlemen, let me share a quick screen with you to go through few items of what Paraiba have accomplished in the 1 year. So first of all, you all know, sorry, go back. We redesigned the back office. There was a Paraiba song that was created. It's in German, but it's a very nice, funny song. I had the pleasure to listening and meet the songwriter, the artist, who is part of Paraiba as well. So Paraiba obtained a banking license, created multiple road shows and incentive in the 1 year. Although a majority of it happened during the pandemic, coronavirus. Paraiba also became their own bank, unique Paraiba Bank, private bank. There's also a PW Pay Ltd payment provider, so payment processor. Own unique exchange. There was multiple security upgrades done in the systems due to hacks. There were, like any other company, some people trying to hack the system, and the ITs, the programmers did an amazing job. As you heard, we just surpassed 20 million in the streamline total. The vision of the founder was 10 million first year. We already doubled that. That's a tremendous success. We also have a Paraiba online store, so you can buy any gadgets, t-shirts, phone cases, anything you want. It's all branded Paraiba to present the opportunity to support the company. Obviously, the Paraiba chat app, which is a big thing coming up. It's in the first stage, just in the chat mode, messenger, but this will be more than CRM, contact research management, but based on blockchain, secure and private, and video conferencing and everything. I don't want to say too much, not to spoil it. But just stay and be patient, stay with us, be patient. And obviously the unique private bank hybrid certificate, the opportunities for you to actually earn based on profit sharing of the exchange, which is amazing. I don't think it was ever done in network marketing industry. The ranks in the 1 year period, we have 30 purple diamonds, 6 red diamonds, and 2 Paraiba diamonds already. One of them was Rene Duca was with us on the call, so you were able to hear his story a little bit. And obviously the bottom part is giving back, so donating to the Down Syndrome Center in Austria, which is amazing that we not only about making money, but supporting and giving back. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for participating in our 1 hour, 44 minutes and 44 second call on Sunday. It wasn't planned that long, but as you know, you can't control the time when you're in a live webinar. But with all that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Thank you for all the speakers being with us today on Sunday morning, afternoon, or evening. I wish you amazing rest of your Sunday. and I will looking forward to see you on other webinars with the CEO and other people supporting the company. So with that said, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.